officer's words when a woman says she was afraid to move her hands.
Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right?
That's exclusive dash cam video. New at 6, the officer is trying to explain himself.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening, I'm Justin Farmer.
I'm Jovita Moore. Only Channel 2 Action News got dash cam video of a DUI stop. Now, we want you to listen because it's the officer's words, not his actions here, that have him under an internal investigation. Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live at Cobb County Police Headquarters. And Mark, the officer's attorney says he was only trying to get that woman to comply.
Yeah, in fact, we were led to believe the officer was eager, in fact, to tell his side, to go on camera, but his attorney intervened. We do, however, have a detailed statement from that attorney, but first the video.
Use your phone. It's in your lap right there.
I just don't want to put my hands down. I'm really sorry.
You're just really wrong.
No. I've just been way too many videos of problems.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? All the videos you've seen, have you seen any white people get killed? You have.
The statements was made by an individual, and they're not indicative of the values and the facts that surround the Cobb County Police Department and this county in general.
Cobb County Police Chief Mike Register says after we submitted an open records request, he and his command staff looked at the dash cam video.
But you're not black.
And he opened an internal investigation Friday.
No matter what context it was said in, it should not have been said.
Register says the speaker is Lieutenant Greg Abbott and indicated he has been assigned to administrative duties pending the outcome of the investigation.
We're not making excuses. We're meeting this head on, and we're going to deal with it.
The Register says the recording is part of a DUI stop, and a female passenger indicates she was hesitant to put her hands down to pick up a cell phone because she didn't want to get shot. Lawyer Suri Chata Jimenez says he represented the driver in the DUI case.
It makes you cringe when you hear it.
Chata Jimenez says he believes the officer was being sarcastic after the passenger gave him some lip, but the fear minorities have when stopped is real.
But it's still unacceptable.
The chief says Abbott has been a heretofore good officer, and he's not aware of any racial bias complaints. Register says the incident occurred last year before he became chief and before an International Association of Chiefs of Police report giving the Cobb PD a high community approval rating, but also mentioning a perception of discriminatory and biased policing. He says the brass has responded by instituting a faith forum, precinct discussion groups, training changes, and more.
We are going to keep going forward to make sure that we, as a police department, service the community in the most professional way, all segments of the community.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but what would it really take for citizens to start accepting the truth? In this video, the police clearly said that they don't kill other people, they only kill black people. And it's a fact. And the crazy thing is, did you hear what the news reporter said? He said this police, he was even eager to come forward in front of the camera to try to argue his point. This is how sick this whole thing is. And I saw on social media, some people were defending the cop, just like his lawyer, who himself, he looks Hispanic, and he said he's being sarcastic, but black people have actually been getting killed. And now the police chief is out saying he doesn't represent their views, they're gonna look into it, and they're sorry. You know what? He's only sorry that this idiot let the cat out of the bag. He's just sorry that they got caught. And they're talking about these police panels, faith panels. You know, do you know how long they've been setting this up in America? Go look at videos from the 90s. You know, a lot of black activists have been talking about these police panels. So they are not gonna do anything. They don't wanna change anything. And as far as saying that the cop was joking, you think black life is a joke? So people, I don't know what it's gonna take, and for some black people, you know, I don't know what else you need. You've seen where the president of the United States of America stood in front of the cops and told them how he wants citizens to be treated. You all know who he's talking about. And the police, they cheered for him. They cheered about that. And they keep telling us that their jobs are difficult. And look, English is not even my first language. I understood everything that cops said in that video. And since I don't live in some outer space delusion, I'm going to take him for his word. It's his own words, word for word, you know, and, you know, they want to take this as a joke. So people, you can see for yourself. If you don't know how to read, you at least can speak English. You know, they did translate it, and this doesn't sound like a joke to me. I mean, somebody joking about people that look like me dying, you think that's a joke? Too many black people have died while driving black. DWB. Too many black people have been victimized, you know, working while black, you know, in every aspect of this society. So black people have been saying that we are being targeted. We've said this for many, many years. But people keep saying, you guys are just complaining. But here's the evidence. Let's take the cops' word for it, because cops are honest, right? You all know that, right? So, yeah, people, this is where the situation is. And those police panels, they don't do anything but try to cover up more and more. So let's keep this going on. Let's spread the word. It's up to you to accept what the truth is. For some of us, we live in this real world. We accept what the truth is, and we're not afraid to speak the truth. So don't forget to subscribe. Once again, you know, let's keep this going. I'm going to be bringing in more and more truth out there. Wherever it is, we would keep bringing it out to the people, and especially to my African brothers and sisters. Let's pay attention to what is going on around us in our society. Thank you much.